first of all, I just want to say that I think it's absolutely fantastic that we're able to get together this evening. And I think it's a tribute to everybody up here. And I thank him for that. But you know, I don't think we're here just because the guy's retired. I think we're here because I want to say a fond farewell and good luck to a real good friend of each of us. There's a guy back in Baltimore some time ago. In fact, he was known as the Bard of Baltimore. His name was H.L. Lincoln. He said something that I found very profound, and I've remembered it for many, many years. And I think it's true. And what he said was, the greatest praise in the world comes from the guys that sit at the same bench. And with that in mind, I want to start tonight by giving Tom a little token of our appreciation from the guys and the gals that have sit at the same bench for a good many years now. And a token of our respect for Tom. A little something, little award we've come up with, Thomas. It's our picture, by the way. Because I know if there's any man that wants to see our picture, it's Tommy. And this is the Calvert Extra Special Person Award. Oh, that's right. For Tom Canary, from your friends at Calvert. And it's all our lovely pictures. Thank you.
How about that?
I'll tell you, Tom, it's unbelievable.
And on it goes.
Absolutely unbelievable. You wouldn't believe the letters, the telegrams, the notes.
Marty, what's that look
No
like?
money. But a lot of letters, telegrams, and notes that came in. And I just want to read a couple of them now. And there's a lot of guys that have asked to say a few words tonight, so let me read a couple of these and ask them to voice their sentiments. I haven't really selected these in any particular order, but I'll start with one that I got in. It says, to Tom Canary, Hunter's Hollow, Chagrin Falls, Ohio, in case anybody doesn't know where we're at. It is with mixed emotions that I say goodbye. Stop. Happy for you, but sad for our corporation. Stop. It was men like you that inspired so many others. It was men like you who made JES the best in the industry. Good luck, Harry. Signed, Edgar. I don't know if this is Edgar Jr. or Senior, Tom, but
It's all right, it's the first name, right? It's the first name.
they spelled it C-A-N-A-R-Y.
He didn't check with human relations.
I'm glad you said that, because this is perfect. You're going to love this one. This is from a guy named Ron Watkins. He's nice enough to send us a telegram. Or send Tom a telegram. It says, best wishes and good luck on your retirement. Stop. The Employee Benefits Department is forwarding to you a free copy of How to Live on $3 a Day.
That's Watkins.
And we got one for the entire national office of Calvert Distillers. Nobody signed it, but it's from the national office, trust me.
I trust you, John.
It is sad to say goodbye to someone who meant so much to all of us. Stop. Best of luck to what's his name. Stop. With that, I've got a whole bunch of other legitimate ones. Those were legitimate, by the way. But I've got a whole bunch of other ones that we want to talk about. But first of all, I want to call up Harold here. Yes.
Why not?
Who wants...
You know, first of all, seriously, I want to take this opportunity. There's some people in this room that I think I owe a lot of thanks to, starting with Mike Stagliano, Marty Bart, Shelley Katz, and my old buddy Ed over there. But Tom, getting to you, you know, when I heard you were going to retire, I was kind of happy about it. You've done so many things for me over the years, and I've known you probably about as long as anybody in this room. But it got out of hand the last few years. You've done so much. Just for an example, reduced my entertainment budget, reduced my travel budget, you reduced my liquor budget. And I thought if you kept going any longer, I wouldn't have anything. But seriously, Tom, from my wife and I and the whole family, we wish you the best. Nice to see you go.
Thank you, Harold.
All right, it's up to you all. You want more telegrams?
Let's see who sent it. See who knows this man.
Yeah. Now, this is a nice one from Marty and Renee Atlas. It says, Dear Tom, or is it Pete? No, it's Tom.
Thanks.
It says, congratulations to you on the occasion of your well-deserved retirement. From a business point of view, you are a consumerate. How do you say that? Consumerate?
I guess consummate.
Consummate? Consummate, okay.
Chicken sauce.
Professional. Fill in the blank.
Shelley's always right.
Professional. And have been a tremendous asset to the Calvert Company. From a personal viewpoint, we will always treasure with fond memories the delightful trip to Ireland, where we were privileged to get to know you and your lovely wife, Norma. We hope that you both enjoy retirement in the best of health and happiness, and you will be missed. With love, Marty and Renee Adams.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have one here from a Mr. James P. Spillane. For some reason, he couldn't be here this evening.
We don't know where he is. It's not my problem anymore.
He's a great straight man. Or maybe I'm the straight man, I don't know.
Where is
I wish to put down on paper the tremendous accomplishments made over the years by Tom Canary. Stop. Unfortunately, I can't think of any. We'll all miss you. Stop.
That's James, right?
Tom Canary.
Thank you.
One more. And this is from, does anybody know how to read a telegram? Lake Filmer, okay. Dear Tom. Marty, you're the president. Who's this from?
Dear Tom, on behalf of all your friends in the Eastern Division, best wishes for a healthy and happy retirement. We will miss you. George Sedaris.
George Sedaris.
Hey, the great.
Thank you.
Charles has a nice little thing he wants to present to Tom tonight.
Well, we know why we're here tonight, and it's not the new companies or whatever, it's for Tom. And John asked me to present a gift, and I pondered over it this afternoon for about 5 seconds. No, not really, more than that. I was answering phone calls, 375, and new bosses, this and the other. But anyway, I looked up in the dictionary, and the gift that we have to award you has to do with champion. And I looked it up, the definition of champion, and there's various variations of definitions of champion, but the one that really struck me the most, really struck me hard, was originally one who fought in behalf of others, one who defends a person and principles. And I think all of us in this room know that Tom Canary was the buffer, so to speak, and took care of all of our problems, made us feel good when we were down, and lifted us up. And to me, he was just a great guy. And if I'm getting emotional, don't feel bad because it's my problem. But this man has really meant a lot to me. He's helped me out. And I think it's a tribute tonight that we all wish him the best of luck in his retirement. And we know he don't drink a lot, but we we would like to present him with one last belt, okay? From the Calvert Distillers Company. Calvert Man of the Year. Have a belt on us.
Right, I think I know where that came from.
Sign for it.
Right.
Most fitting.
Anybody up to talking about brokers now?
Hernia from this.
Brokers?
We've got some telegrams from our fine brokers.
Thank
And
you,
we're
Chairman.
we're even privileged to have one of our fine brokers here tonight.
One of our brokers here tonight.
One of our brokers here
They'll be
tonight.
fine enough.
This is from Mr. Don Platt, who I think we all know and love. Congratulations and best wishes on your retirement. Wishing you and Norma the best life has to offer in the years ahead. Don and Mary Lou Platt. Thank you. From the Valley Forge Spirits and Wine Company. Dear Tom, you spent a good buck on this one. This is a long one.
That's first time.
Dear Tom, stop. We have been together for many years. Many years, I'm sorry. Starting with Calvert Company in the early 50s. Early 50s.
Very early.
Then the Carstairs Company. Victor Fischel, Frankfurt Distillers. This is a whole, litany here. This cost them a good buck for this one. Okay, Frankfurt Distillers and again Calvert Distillers. I would say we have had our ups and downs. We have earned a reputation in our industry for being devoted, honest, and sincere. Enjoy your retirement, and may the good Lord bless you, Norma. Good Lord bless you, Norma, and your family, with countless years of good health and happiness. I think that's a lovely sentiment. Warmly, George G. Becknell. Very fortunately, we have one of our very own fine brokers here tonight, who has something that he wants to give to Tom.
With pleasure.
With pleasure, Thomas.
Mr. DeCesar.
Will you hand me that package behind you, please? On your right, or your, behind your right kneecap. That's the one.
Sorry? From his own commission, or out of the company?
No, this is his own.
Tom, I was delegated to be a straight man tonight. That's very unusual for me.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody refers to Tom Canary as a laws-free, one-of-a-kind in our industry, someone who should have never been in this because you're so straight. But I have to tell some stories about you. People don't know. But you don't remember, but I met you when we were competing, and we were sitting in a bar in Toledo. And I was looking at the opposite sex, which I always have a weakness for. And you, with your parochial BS, standing and making a sign of the cross, looked at the same girl. I didn't know you. I really didn't know you, Tom. And I was standing there, and I said, this fellow was repping at West Mandy Patrick. I was working with this, and I like to go out tonight with myself a strange piece of ass. And Andy said, I got more at home than I can handle. And I said, well, let's go to your house. You were the first guy to raise your hand. I didn't even know you at the time. You remember that incident in Toledo? Huh? What did you do?
You didn't have to.
Father Tom. Now, you know,
It's good to have side.
I think the company did the right thing in retiring you, because you really lost it. 3-4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, you had your third escapade with the ticker. You had a single bypass, a double bypass, and then you had a pacemaker inserted, right? And I have to say to you that I do have some warmth for you. And I called and I was concerned. My wife called, we asked Norma, how you doing? I didn't want to upset you. You were at St. John's Hospital. But I want to tell you what a stupid guy you are. When you called me to find out what the numbers were for the first 15 days of the month, I knew you needed retirement. I knew you was lost completely. Anyhow, that facade that you've operated on all these years, holier than thou, should have been a priest and so forth. You know, Tom, you do screw around. I'm bullshitting you, okay? The fellow from Stateway magazine's motto, who you don't really know, said, what can you get in this guy? But after you had that pacemaker planted, you had 6, right or wrong? Oh, sure. I want to show you a picture. This is the look of Tom's face after he nailed Norma.
You got that from us.
I wish you well.
Thank you, John. That's the one.
Tom, you want to hold that up?
Jeez.
Kind of dissipated?
Got it.
Thank you.
Hey, Mike, you always depend on size.
Oh, yeah.
Bring everything down to there. Right. Size.
Touch of class.
Size. When you do my retirement, let me know in advance.
I nailed you in Atlanta, remember?
Want to go out of the
What time's our flight tomorrow? We've got a lot of telegrams here.
What else do you eat? You're eating half.
Let's go to 3 very lovely telegrams from some very, very dear friends of Tom. And I think dear friends of many of us in the room. Also a competitor, a guy named Bill DeLappa. I kind of feel like it says, this is your life, Tom.
Girl Bill.
It says, dear Tom, Canary, retires, Calvert expires. What a man's retirement is for the birds, forget the Canary Islands, send us your resume. Bill DeLappa, Paramount.
That's him.
Did I read that right?
Good old Bill.
Canary retires, Calvert
What a man.
what a man retirement is for the birds.
He used to work for Calvert. Years ago.
You may have to reread that one. I think I read it right.
Yeah, he's
That's right.
Another fella, a fellow member of the Zipper Club on the West Coast, says, in 37 years in the liquor business, I have met only a few people as well thought of and liked as Tom, and as charter member of the Zipper Club, I wish you the very best of health and happiness in the years ahead. Sincerely, Art Brenner.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
Thanks.
A guy named Paul Holder. Who really wanted to
Paul
be here. Paul Holder. How easily they forget. He really wanted to be here tonight, but his daughter had problems up in Michigan and he had to be there. Paul sends a note, says, Tom, I should have warned you. If you ask Stagliano for 8 weeks vacation, he thinks that's a request for early retirement. I hope you're as happy working for Norma Canary Incorporated as you have been with JES. And may your years be as many.
Good old Paul. Thank you. That's super.
Great.
Try to yourself.
I think Big Sky over here gets done with his banana Foster. Had something we wanted to say.
Oh, all right. Well, I really don't know what this big fanfare is all about, you know, I mean, after all, the guy comes with the company, he spends a couple of years with them, you know, we all get excited about it, big deal, right? I mean, who the hell is Canary? You know, the guy comes, he hollers at you all the time on the phone. He sends me nasty little yellow stickers on my expense. He says, "The one thing I want more cases, but don't spend any more money." He said, "We really can't afford it. We're a poor company." He said, "I'm going to tell you one more time. I don't want to call you next week and tell you the same thing over again." I mean, who the hell could like a guy like this, right? You know, what the hell, he, you know, makes a big impression. He's got the big office in Cleveland. I'm a little cowboy out in Wyoming. I'm hitting the trail, trying to do what I think is right. Here we go. I didn't ask for that. I mean, really, what are you making a big fanfare about, really? What are we doing? Trying to impress this guy or something? He gives a couple of years of his life, big deal. But in sincerity now. Mr. Canary,
Yes, Edward.
we love you. We've enjoyed being with you. And we wish you nothing but the best for you and your wife and your family. Thank you. We do love you, Tom, believe me. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Still got more telegrams, Tom. I tell you, this is tough. You made Western Union's day today, believe me. I need it. This is from a guy named S.J. Calvert.
Oh, Steve.
It's like, what does J mean? You don't know what the J is. Dear Tom, let me apologize for not being there to share this evening with you. Anything short of the recent events in our corporation would not have been enough to keep me away. First, I want to thank you for your help and support throughout my 4 years in Cleveland. Second, and most importantly, I want you and Norma to know how much Lynn and I value your friendship. And I know this friendship will continue. We wish you and Norma all the best. I look forward to seeing you soon. Steve.
Thank you.
The wall paper your whole room.
This is from the Seagram's company. Who?
You got the president here.
Sorry about that, Mark.
Our wonderful partners. Ed Miller,
Simple kid.
best wishes on your retirement. Ed Miller and all your friends at Seagram's Distillers Company in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's swell. Thank you.
One of our very fine brokers up in the great state of Vermont, where they're not known for long telegrams. Everybody.
Just said stop.
Stop.
And he did.
All right.
Stop. You said it.
Dear Tom, stop.
Walter Bauman.
That's Tom. Stop, Walter Bauman.
That's great.
COD Tom.
Well,
Gotta get
since
him another line
Sheldon
or
is
something.
stealing my thunder here anyhow, I want to ask Shelley to get up.
Where is
I know he's got something very lovely.
You got that boo?
That's why I asked if you had it.
No, you said.
Chuck, you got
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
right there?
I got it?
You got it. You got it.
Tom, first of all, I have no idea what's in the bottle over here, or in the box. I don't know what's in it. But if it is, remember at some time it may end up at Summit. In fact, I want you all to know that at some time you all may end up at Summit. Thanks. Before I say anything about Tom, which is really going to be, I can only really repeat what everybody has said, and I really don't want it because everyone said it so much better. I do want to digress a minute because, in a way, I guess this is the last time that we can all get together as part of the Calvert Distillers Company, and there just won't be another occasion. And certainly, I think I would express the views. I'm not going to talk for Marty, but he'll talk for himself, of course, but all of us. And I think everyone can say it's been a great association for all of us to know each other. Don't know when we will all meet again, under what circumstances, but I sure hope it's often. And I hope no matter where we all end up, we look back upon the years at Calvert as being just having been terrific. Now that I did that, I told Michael not to let me say that. But, Tom, I'm supposed to present this to you. I assume it's not a plaque or a long-playing record, so we'll find out what it is in a minute, but
Goes on a piano.
I really, personally want to reinforce what virtually everybody has said up to now, that you have you've just been, I suppose, the most outstanding person that I have met in my years with the company, particularly, of course, with Calvert when I first got to know people outside of Marty. And you, Norma, have been amongst the sweetest, greatest people that we have met. I don't really, but we wish you, certainly Judith and I wish you the best of the years. Don't know when we'll meet again, but I hope we will. So, Thomas, good luck to you. Thank you. Now, in here, pal, there is a present which I guess I better open up and then present to you. Would that be the way to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
You're doing very well.
So far, I'm doing well, right?
You are smiling and keeping it happy and the whole thing.
Definitely headed towards me. I can see it. What do we got over here? Old rubber band blend.
Definitely headed towards me.
Kelly, everything's headed towards you.
I know that, so are you too, my friend. I just remember the longevity at Sears is a lot less than in Calvert. There are guys in back of you. What do we have over here? Oh, isn't this great? Old Julius Canary. Smooth as silk.
I don't
There you are. They
It's
took
Blaine,
care
that's
of
why he's been sick.
Mr. Roger DeSarno.
Oh,
That's very nice.
Tom, I got cards, I got letters, I got telegrams.
Yes, it is.
I haven't looked at these, by the way.
Things get tough.
gotta get tough as long as I'm around.
I haven't looked at these, but I'll give you the card. And you can, if you'd like, you can read it.
This card says, retiring as you hang your number up and leave the team behind. Remember though, you're out of sight, you're never out of mind. Best wishes. Boy, will you be tough on the golf course now. Signed, Mel. Stevens, yeah, thank you.
Mel Stevens, right. Great state of Utah. Letter here from a guy named Nick Nikitas.
Yeah?
Says, Dear Tom, it is my privilege to express my sincere best wishes to you for your success and happiness in your retirement. Our association through these many years together with Calvert has been memorable and fulfilling. Please accept my sincere wishes that you have many good years of happiness and content. Nick Nikitas. Another one. Dear Tom, my sincere congratulations to you upon your retirement from Calvert Distillers Company. You have had a long, distinguished, and honorable career with our company and will be missed greatly by all your business associates and friends throughout the industry. Be that as it may, I am certain that you are looking forward to a life without quotas, which has got a lot to be said. Carol joins me in wishing you and Norma a long and happy retirement. Chuck Batiste. And I know Mr. Marty Bart would like to say a few things.
Thanks, John.
Sorry.
No, you have to apologize. First, I want to say, you read the telegram from Steve before. I spoke to Steve about 15 minutes before Shelley and I went to the airport. And you got to believe me, because you people know Steve in many ways even better than I do. I think if Steve ever wanted to quit a job, he wanted to quit today to be here, Tom. And I think if he wasn't fearful, and if Shelley and I didn't talk him out of it, I think he might have, missed a meeting tomorrow morning just to be here today, because he really felt that strongly about it. But you understand his obligation.
He has to live.
couple of things. I want to thank first Shelley for that endorsement he just gave me about tenure at Seagram. I really feel good about that, Shelley. As John was reading the last two telegrams, I was figuring out what my pension was. But let's hope for all of us that it would last a little bit anyway. Let me just, a couple of things. I wrote a couple of notes, just really as reminders. I think everything in life is timing. I think all of us really understand that timing is very important. And I think Tom's retirement now, and as Shelley just sort of touched on, the end of the Calvert Distillers Company as a name in the liquor industry sort of happened at the exact same time. And I think that's very meaningful because Tom has contributed 37 years to the corporation, many of those years with the Calvert Company. And those years that Tom has contributed and the time and effort that he has put in, I'm almost to a degree sort of satisfied. I'm not going to say happy that the Calvert Company's career has to end at a certain note in time because that's the way somebody decreed it. At least Tom's retirement sort of takes place at that exact same moment because I think two great events sort of took place at the same time. And I'll get back to where that I said, Tom, you're going to walk out when you want to walk out, and nobody's going to force you out, and nobody did force you out, Tom. And I just want to say for Marty Bart that, Tom, you're super, you contributed. I only wish that my record when I leave the corporation, and I hope I can walk out on my own free will, is as good as your record with the corporation, because you really have done an outstanding job. You have nothing to be ashamed of in your past, everything that you did. Most of the guys in this room all learned from you. You trained, guys, 90% of them. And both Shelley and I learned an awful lot from you also. So you're really not retiring. You're just sort of moving over to coach for a while. So as a coach, I hope you stay in touch with us. And I promise you, I'll only whisper this, I'll send you all the Seagram products you want.
That's why I saved it for last.
Marty said it very well. In fact, he said a lot of things that I would have liked to say. But I've heard very recently that supposedly the first job of a good manager is to teach people around him. And I think that's correct. That's right. And I also think that probably the best way to teach is by example. And I really don't know too many guys that I can say that have been a better example to me and a better inspiration than Tom in both his business life and also in his personal life. And I certainly appreciate that, Tom. Thank you. And it's certainly a pleasure to be at the same bench with you for a lot of years. And good luck.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
I guess this is a closing of it all. I'm not going to get sentimental. I was told tonight to make it very happy, very cheerful. Really, what I could say about Tom, I think a lot of you people understand that we got together back 1973 when I first came in Calvert Company. And Tom was with Frankfurt, and I had an awful lot of respect for the man. And that was the beginning of the closing of another company. And so Tom and I kind of went up together. And I think Tom has been a great inspiration to me as a division manager, and I think as well to you people as managers, regional managers and so forth. Tonight when I said, Tom, you're retiring, the whole damn corporation is changing. And it is. And you people are all going different places. But you know something? That's great. Because as you sit around this room and you look, we're all going to be doing our thing in our own way. And it's kind of a tribute to this guy who spent so much time with you people in trying to relate what the company is all about, that now you're going to do your thing with someone else. And when you look at it, you people are great. And it's been a result, I think, of this man here who's made it possible. Because of respect and admiration that you have for this man. And the respect and admiration you had for the Calvert Company. So, you know, it's his night. It's a great night for a great person. If you go through life being associated with a person like him, you're the luckiest people in the world. Tom, on behalf of, I don't want to get sentimental because I'm going to cry, you know.
Don't cry.
On behalf of the people in the room, it's a little something for you and Norma. We didn't know what to do for you, but we thought maybe when you kind of settle down a little bit, there's something in here that maybe, it may be a trip, it may be something else, but on behalf of all the Calvert people, the best to you and Norma in many years of retirement from all of us at Calvert.
Thank you. Congratulations on your retirement. That is outstanding. I suppose, not suppose, but Marty, Shelley, Michael, and everybody in this room, I thank you for coming tonight. And I'm sure you understand when I say that Marty and Shelley, it's really an honor that you should come to my retirement party. But it's really ironic, and I think it's been alluded to a couple of times this evening, that when Mike and I discussed the possibility of me retiring because of circumstances and so on and so forth, that we picked this date and thought it was a logical date to take place. But no one knew at that time, or at least we didn't know, what was going to come on that date at the same time. So what we have going here is a beginning of a retirement for me, a beginning of a presidency for you, for what you wanted all your life and worked in. I'm so glad you have it, you and Estelle and the family. And Shelley, to you, and your presidency is Summit, which is extremely important, but more important because of the person you are. And I will say my own things to Michael sometime in the future before he moves, because I don't think I would get through it if I did. But I think you know and I know that what I feel about this man. And because we're all here tonight, and we have made things like Captain Morgan and John Jameson and brands like that, was because of you people through his direction. And it was my privilege to be able to work with him. And it was my privilege to be able to work with all you guys. And once again, guys, it's been great 11 years with you people. Outstanding. It's been great with this company for all the years I've been with it. And I've enjoyed it. I've had a lot of great benefits. And I've been able to raise 6 kids and send them to school, and I think that's important. And God bless you all, and I'll never forget any one of you in this room as long as I live. Thank you very much. You know, the fourth cameraman is standing here. I didn't even mention this guy. Yeah, we got you, Tom. I didn't ignore you. You know, you and Mary, you know that, right?
You're welcome to Iowa anytime you come.
Thank you. Thank you very much.